Day by day, your muscles are slowly disappearing. No pain, no warning signs. But then suddenly you find yourself getting up more slowly, gasping for breath after a brisk walk, and even a minor slip can leave you bedridden for months. Sounds scary? It's even worse. According to statistics, every 90 seconds an elderly person is hospitalized due to a fall caused by muscle loss, a medical condition known as sarcopenia. What's tragic is that most older adults don't even realize they've lost up to 30% of their muscle mass after the age of 60 until it's too late. And it doesn't just make movement harder, it robs you of your independence, forcing you to rely on others for the simplest tasks, like standing up from a chair or walking into the bathroom. But here's the part you need to know. Muscle loss is completely reversible if you know how. You don't need expensive medications or to hit the gym 5 days a week. The answer lies right in your kitchen, food, but not just any food. In today's video, you'll discover 8 clinically studied foods proven to restore and maintain muscle mass, even at age 70 or 80. One of them contains a special type of protein that helps rebuild muscle faster than prescription drugs, and it's something you probably never expected. Watch this video to the end because your strength, independence, and quality of life depend on it. 1. Greek yogurt. You might think of yogurt as just a snack, but for older adults, Greek yogurt is actually a muscle-protecting food for daily consumption. Unlike regular yogurt, Greek yogurt undergoes a special straining process to remove excess liquid, which doubles the protein content in each serving. A small 170-gram cup can provide 15 to 20 grams of high-quality protein, helping to maintain and repair muscle mass. What makes Greek yogurt especially beneficial for older adults is its high content of casein protein, a slow-digesting protein. When you eat a serving of Greek yogurt in the evening, your body is nourished throughout the night, minimizing muscle loss during sleep, the time when muscle degradation is most likely due to a lack of nutrients. But that's not all. Greek yogurt also contains calcium, vitamin D, and phosphorus, essential minerals for muscle and bone function. If you're experiencing weak legs, knee pain, or difficulty standing up after sitting for a long time, these may be the very nutrients your body's lacking. In addition, it contains probiotics that support a healthy digestive system, which is crucial because poor digestion can reduce the absorption of protein and other nutrients needed by your muscles. A study from Maastricht University, Netherlands, showed that when older adults consumed high-protein meals in the evening, they significantly reduced their risk of long-term muscle loss. And Greek yogurt is one of the easiest to eat, most digestible options in that food group. Want to boost the flavor? You can add berries, walnuts, or a bit of raw honey. But avoid prepackaged yogurts that are high in sugar, as they can spike blood sugar levels and negatively affect metabolism. To maximize its benefits, include Greek yogurt in your diet 3 to 4 times per week, especially in the evening. It's not just a snack, it's a nighttime protein dose that protects your muscles, maintains mobility, and helps prevent loss of independence as you age. 2. Fatty fish. If you're looking for a food that helps both rebuild muscle and protect your joints, fatty fish is an essential choice. Fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines not only provide complete protein, but are also extremely rich in omega-3s, a nutrient with powerful anti-inflammatory and muscle protective effects, especially for older adults. As we age, low-grade chronic inflammation tends to occur continuously in the body. This weakens muscle tissue and gradually reduces mobility over the years. The omega-3s found in fatty fish help slow this process, reduce muscle and joint pain, and support recovery after physical activity. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows that older adults who consume fatty fish at least twice a week experience significantly less muscle loss compared to those who don't eat fish. Moreover, omega-3s help the body utilize protein more efficiently, meaning that with the same amount of protein, older muscles can absorb and regenerate more effectively when supported by these healthy fats. This is critical because over time, the body's ability to build muscle tends to decline, even with adequate protein intake. Additionally, fatty fish are among the few natural food sources of vitamin D, a vital nutrient for both bones and muscles. Many older adults are deficient in vitamin D due to limited sun exposure, which can lead to muscle weakness, imbalance, and increased risk of falls. If you're not used to eating fish regularly, start with simple dishes like pan-seared salmon, sardines and tomato sauce, or grilled mackerel. Prioritize fresh, wild-caught fish if possible. If eating fish is difficult, high-quality fish oil supplements can be a reasonable alternative. 3. Eggs. One large egg provides about 6 grams of high-quality protein. Notably, the yolk contains nearly half of that protein, along with several important nutrients such as vitamin D, choline, and leucine. Among these, leucine is an amino acid that plays a key role in activating muscle protein synthesis, which is especially important for older adults as our bodies become less responsive to muscle-building signals over time. In addition, the vitamin D in eggs supports both bone and muscle health. Vitamin D deficiency, common among older adults, increases the risk of muscle weakness, imbalance, and falls. Eggs help provide a portion of the vitamin D needed, making them particularly beneficial for those who get little sunlight exposure. Choline, a lesser-known nutrient, is also essential. It facilitates communication between the brain and muscles, ensuring precise movement control. As we age, the neuromuscular system tends to decline, so getting choline from foods like eggs is especially valuable. A recent study from the University of Illinois found that people who consumed whole eggs after exercising had a muscle protein synthesis response 40% higher than those who ate only egg whites. This highlights the comprehensive nutritional value of eggs and challenges the outdated idea that one should eat only the whites to avoid cholesterol. In fact, eating 1 to 2 eggs per day has been shown to be safe for most healthy older adults. Even for those with a history of cholesterol concerns, many recent studies have debunked the fears around eggs and instead recommend focusing on overall dietary patterns rather than eliminating a single nutrient-dense food. You can boil them, fry them sunny side up, make omelets, or add them to porridge, salads, or sandwiches. Eggs are easy to combine with other foods, quick to prepare, and perfect for older adults living alone or those who rarely cook. 4. Nuts and seeds. Almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, cashews, flax seeds. Though small, they are packed with nutrients. While the protein content per serving isn't as high as animal sources, only about 5 to 7 grams per 28 grams, a handful. What makes them special is the combination of plant-based protein, healthy fats, and essential micronutrients for muscle health. One key element is magnesium, a mineral that supports muscle contraction and relaxation, energy production, and helps reduce cramping. It's concerning that many older adults are deficient in magnesium due to a lack of dietary variety. Just one handful of almonds or pumpkin seeds can provide 20 to 40% of your daily magnesium needs, helping the body function more smoothly. In addition, nuts and seeds contain vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects muscle cell membranes from free radical damage, a major factor in muscle degeneration and weakness over time. Multiple studies have shown that older adults with higher levels of vitamin E in their blood tend to maintain better muscle mass and experience less muscle atrophy. Moreover, the omega-3 fatty acids found in flax seeds and walnuts help reduce inflammation, slowing down the silent muscle loss that comes with aging. Zinc, especially abundant in pumpkin seeds, supports the production of testosterone, a hormone important for maintaining muscle mass and strength in both men and women over the age of 50. If you frequently experience muscle soreness, cramps, or fatigue even with minimal activity, you may be lacking some of these vital minerals. Adding a small portion of seeds and nuts to your daily diet is a simple, tasty way to fill in the gaps. However, it's important to remember that nuts and seeds are also energy dense. So a small daily amount, about 1 to 2 handfuls, is enough. Choose unsalted, dry roasted, or raw varieties, store them properly, and enjoy them with breakfast, yogurt, salads, or as a healthy snack. 5. beans and legumes. While this food group isn't as protein-rich as meat, it provides a steady source of plant-based protein that's easy to digest, along with fiber and resistant starch, a special type of carbohydrate that nourishes the gut microbiome. And when your gut is healthy, your muscles are healthier too, a connection that modern science is making increasingly clear. Each cup of cooked beans provides around 15 grams of protein, along with magnesium, potassium, and iron, three essential minerals that many older adults are deficient in. Among them, iron helps transport oxygen to the muscles, and without enough of it, you may feel tired, weak in the legs, or easily short of breath, even with light activity. Importantly, the fiber in beans helps stabilize blood sugar levels, preventing sudden energy crashes that can leave the body feeling drained and fatigued. For people with diabetes or those at risk of muscle loss due to metabolic issues, beans are an ideal choice. Beans are also rich in natural anti-inflammatory compounds, which help slow muscle cell aging and support post-exercise recovery. A long-term study in the U.S. found that older adults who regularly consume beans experienced a significantly slower rate of muscle decline compared to those who didn't. If you're not used to eating beans due to concerns about bloating, start with small amounts, cook them thoroughly, and consider soaking them before cooking to improve digestion. You can also use low-sodium canned beans, rinse before use, for convenience without compromising nutrition. Aim to include beans 3 to 4 times per week, rotating different types to benefit from a broad range of nutrients. Try adding them to soups, salads, porridge, or making low-sugar bean desserts. A bowl of beans a day, light on the stomach, easy to eat, and a powerful way to keep your legs strong without setting foot in a gym. 6. Leafy green vegetables. Vegetables like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are rich in natural nitrates, compounds that help dilate blood vessels and improve circulation to the muscles. When blood flow is optimal, muscles receive more oxygen and nutrients, which speeds up recovery and reduces fatigue, soreness, and weakness. In addition, leafy greens are excellent sources of calcium, magnesium, and potassium, three minerals that play a critical role in regulating muscle contraction and relaxation, helping to prevent cramps or sudden spasms, especially at night. Just 1 cup of boiled greens can provide up to 40% of your daily magnesium needs, a mineral that the majority of older adults are severely lacking. Magnesium deficiency can cause muscle stiffness, fatigue, and gradual weakness over time. Leafy greens are also rich in vitamin K, which supports protein metabolism and helps maintain muscle tone while also strengthening bones. A European study found that older adults who consume more leafy greens experience significantly slower declines in muscle mass and mobility. Don't wait until you're experiencing electrolyte imbalances, aches, or instability when standing up to think about eating greens. Make leafy vegetables a regular part of your daily meals, whether steamed, sautéed with olive oil, tossed in a salad, or blended into a morning smoothie. If preparing fresh vegetables is difficult, you can opt for pre-washed packaged greens, frozen varieties, or pure vegetable juices. Convenient, nutritious, and easy to enjoy. 7. Olive oil. One of the silent enemies that gradually weakens your legs is chronic low-grade inflammation, a quiet process that takes place in the body as you age. It doesn't cause immediate pain, but over time, it damages muscle tissue, reduces mobility, and robs you of flexibility. Olive oil contains oleocanthal, a powerful anti-inflammatory compound that works similarly to ibuprofen, but is completely natural. As a result, olive oil helps reduce muscle inflammation, ease lingering aches, and improve muscle recovery after physical activity. Beyond that, the monounsaturated fats in olive oil enhance insulin sensitivity, a key factor for muscles to effectively absorb and utilize protein. As you get older, your body becomes less responsive to insulin, which contributes to muscle weakness even if you're consuming enough protein. Another major benefit: olive oil stimulates the production of growth hormone and testosterone, two essential biological factors for maintaining muscle mass in older adults. And you don't need much, Just 2 to 3 tablespoons a day can make a noticeable difference. Long-term studies over 5 years have shown that people who regularly consume olive oil have better muscle strength, lower rates of falls, and greater mobility compared to those on low-fat diets. To get the most out of olive oil, use it after cooking vegetables, mix it into salads, or simply drizzle it over a slice of whole grain bread in the morning. Avoid using it at very high temperatures to preserve its bioactive properties. 8. Berries in middle and older age, muscle cells no longer regenerate as quickly as they used to. At this stage, one of the main reasons muscles begin to shrink is oxidative stress, free radicals attacking muscle tissue and accelerating the aging process. This is why you may feel your legs stay sore longer, tire more easily, and even light workouts start to feel like a challenge. Fortunately, berries are extremely rich in antioxidants like anthocyanins and flavonoids, which help neutralize free radicals, protect muscle cell membranes, and support post-exercise recovery. As a result, your muscles are not only better protected, but also recover faster after physical activity. In addition, berries help regulate the body's inflammatory response, a key factor associated with muscle loss over time. Chronic inflammation doesn't cause sharp pain, but it quietly damages muscle fibers and reduces mobility. The natural compounds in berries help reduce inflammation, soothe joints, and support smoother muscle function. Another standout benefit of berries is their high vitamin C content. Vitamin C not only strengthens the immune system, but also supports collagen production, an essential component that keeps tendons, ligaments, and the connective tissue around muscles firm and resilient. When collagen declines, muscles become looser, more prone to soreness, and slower to recover. Berries help prevent this from happening. You don't need to eat large amounts every day. Just 1 cup of berries, fresh or frozen daily, added to Greek yogurt, sprinkled over oatmeal, or blended into a smoothie, can make a noticeable difference in just a few weeks. Aging may slow down many things: speed, endurance, reflexes, but muscle loss is not something you have to accept. Muscles are the foundation of independence. They are what keep you standing tall, moving confidently, caring for yourself, and maintaining quality of life in your later years. The good news is, your body still has the ability to rebuild muscle mass, even at age 60, 70, or 80, as long as you give it the right building blocks. Not expensive, complicated, or unfamiliar foods, but familiar, accessible ones that have been scientifically proven to slow down muscle loss, improve protein absorption, and enhance strength and mobility. From Greek yogurt rich in casein, fatty fish high in omega-3s, to eggs, lean beef, leafy greens, nuts, and whey protein, these are quiet but powerful allies that can help your muscles stop fading away silently. What matters most isn't eating these foods once and forgetting about them, but making them a regular part of your lifestyle. Muscle is built through habit, not just in the gym, but starting with your daily meals. If you're still wondering where to begin, just remember this: any positive change, no matter how small, is better than standing still and watching your health decline. Start with a serving of yogurt at night, an egg in the morning, or a handful of greens at lunch. You can't turn back time, but you can absolutely make the years ahead stronger, more independent, and more fulfilling by making the right choices starting now.